I met Mona, my wife, for the first time for an international fashion show, which happened through their agency, which was handled by my wife. So that's where I met her for the first time. Well, the Cupid was played by a friend of mine called Puneet Kalia, who lives in Canada now. I haven't met him in a long time, but that's what he did for us. My first memory of meeting her was when I had called the agency to ask for my check, and it was Mona who picked up the phone and she said that I've already taken it. And I did not believe it because I didn't remember that I had already spent the money, taken the money and spent it. So she said, why don't you come to the agency and I'll show you your own signatures. So I went there. So that's how we started almost, started with an argument. But which ended up very nicely, and that's when I probably first interacted with her and had a little chat with her, and I guess after that only I probably liked her from that moment. The first good feeling or the warmth was felt in that meeting, and that's when probably we did get attracted to each other. I think what I liked most about my partner when I first met her was her eyes. So my wife has very big eyes, which I had liked at that point in time. Yes, I asked her for her number. She used to live in South Delhi that time, and I was in some other part of Delhi. And I think I was in Central Delhi living with a friend that time. And yes, I think I took her number and I did get in touch with her. Those days, there were no mobiles. There was nothing called a cell phone. So there were only landlines, and that's how we spoke. After, coming back home and talking to my friend, I did keep thinking about her, and I thought I decided that I wanted to meet her again, and I was the first one to take the initiative to fix a date, and I think that's what we did. I mean, she did take some time to agree to it, but she said yes. I don't remember exactly which was the place we went for our first date, but I do remember that we used to go to one South Indian restaurant in Delhi in Defense Colony very, very often. That's where we used to meet for our dates, lunch date or whatever. Every time we used to meet there only, 99%. Mona used to like chocolates, so I definitely took chocolates for her many times. And yes, so... I don't remember what on the first date if I took anything because it was too early for me to take something. I think I said I love you first, if I'm not wrong. It's been so many years, I don't even remember who said I love you first, but I think it was a mutual understood thing that, we were in love and, that we wanted to carry this forward. But I think I did say I love you first. So I don't think there were any fights during the courtship, but they were, if there were any arguments or fights, they were always about, how long should we wait and when are we going to get married and all that stuff. And I think that's the reason why we got married also very quick. She was young, I was very young, so we didn't waste much time and put an end to all those, doubts and arguments, and we got married. I guess it was Mona who mentioned marriage first, and because being a girl, I think she wanted to make sure that the relationship is not frivolous, and to make sure that it's it's serious, and that's when she proposed marriage, and I readily agreed, and then we got engaged, and then 1 year later we got married. That's how it was, pretty quick. Well, I don't know if I can call it opposition, but I think my mom was not very happy because I was still very, very young at that point in time, and she thought I was getting married too early. But then whatever has to happen happens, and whenever it has to happen, it happens at that time. And later she was fine and everything is fine. And now it's been so many years and everybody is forgotten, and now all that exists between us is all love and respect and happiness by God's grace.